their engine and their repair costs covered.
Bah! Superior my butt! It takes more than his moped-like buzzer to move a car of our size.
You said it, bro.
What happens to those who don't jump the longest distance?
They get to move away if they can, or taken away, and pay for their own repairs, whether they're broke or not.
What?
Oh dear.
I knew it.
I didn't sign for this.
This is the worst day of my life.
But you said that we'd all be repaired for free.
If the economy isn't plunging faster than my mental health lately, which it is. It was mentioned in another fine print on the agreement that I definitely didn't make to screw you over.
You thieving scoundrel!
Now take it easy, it's as legal as not caring for the weak and then wondering why society is declining. Now get going.
Wish me luck, guys. It was great to know you.
See you among the homeless.
Our first contestant seems to be a Burnside Special V8 Supermatic. Let's see how far can they fly. 149 meters, and unfortunately they seem to slide the rest of the way on their top. Not a stylish landing, but hey, it's part of the fun. Next up is a variant of Chevette Double Line. Ladies and gentlemen, a fast contestant who's likely to fly over 300 meters. And there we have it. Just 4 meters behind the line of 400 meters. And this one also has to be put back on their wheels afterwards. What a shame. This time we have a gutsy 3-wheeled widget made by Ibishu. Let's wish them a long flight. And that's about 115 meters. Not much to be expected of a car like them, but at least they tried. And this one actually managed to land on their wheels. Good for you, little widget, but will they make it all the way to the pool? Yes, they did. Almost acting like a boat due to their size. Our fourth contestant is a green Stambecco, a van made by Autobello. Their big ground clearance is bound to make their landing the most interesting so far. And their back touches the ground at 127 meters. It looks like they're about to roll, but then they save it and manage to ride on their wheels. And they're considerate enough to use their brakes and save us from having to take them out of the pool. But with their engine broken, they're in danger of colliding with our next contestant, who's a loud pickup truck of the D-Series made by Gavril. And the D-Truck lands at 163 meters. They roll for a moment, but then manage to get back on their wheels and slow themselves down. And after landing, they're still able to make way for the next contestants. What a nice jump. Next comes a Legrand station wagon made by Buckle. Let's see how far they can fly. 165 meters, only 2 meters further than our previous contestant. And despite their initial troubles after impact, they save it and manage to avoid a rollover. What a nice jump and landing once more, topped by a close call on the D-Truck. Whoa, what do I see here? A freaking Whitworth bus. This is gonna be wild, ladies and gentlemen. Not that such a car could be fast without rockets, but holy moly, what has the world come to? And their back touches the ground at 170 meters, even further than the Burkell station wagon. But unfortunately, the record comes at a cost of their front, as they fail to dodge the left barrier. What a shame. Such a good jump for such damages. Well, at least our contestant group can't be blamed for a lack of variety, as here comes a Civetta Scintilla. Let's see whether or not they break the record set by the earlier Civetta. Holy moly. What a takeoff! A takeoff that's unfortunately ruined by landing at 364 meters and falling 32 meters behind Bolide. At the sand court, they roll for a few times until another jump takes them right to the pool, hydro-locking their engine. And what's this all about? Another big car as our second-last contestant, and a heavy one. Let's see how far they can fly. What a nice job for a heavy-duty dump truck. And by braking, they managed to stop themselves right at the sand court. Again, saving us from having to recover them afterwards. And finally, our last contestant is a customized Autobello Piccolina. Let's see how they conclude tonight's jump contest. 150 meters. Not the worst we've seen, but not the best either. And unfortunately, it looks like they end up sliding on their side for the rest of the way. What an anticlimactic conclusion to a car jump contest. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the undisputable winner of tonight's contest is Civetta Bolide with their flight of 396 meters. Congratulations, Bolide. You'll get a nice new look in restoration after getting the rest of the cars out of here.
Oh dear, what are we gonna do?
It would take a millionaire to get us all fixed.
Well, maybe not a millionaire, but a wealthy person nevertheless.
You guys are still here?
Yeah, most of us can't move because of their damages, and there's literally no one to help them.
None of us can't afford their repairs. Even if me and Legrand worked all day, our friends would likely end up in a scrapyard before we could fix them.
Which is no joke. If we had read that fine print, we could at least move away and look for alternatives. But now we're basically waiting for our doom.
Wait here. I know a guy who might help you. Be right back.
Now who could she possibly mean?
Well, let's just hope that it's better than nothing.
Well, not all of them. A couple of them can move, but decided to stay with them.
Chevrolet Corvette C5.
Well, hello there. I've heard that most of you desperately need a bailout.
Oh, you couldn't be more right, Mr. Corvette.
All right. I'll help you on one condition.
Name it. We'll do anything.
Promise me that you read everything on the agreement before signing yourself for a competition. Unless the other party clearly acts against what's on the paper, I won't help you next time.
Certainly, Mr. Corvette.
And if you do break your promise, you will pay me what I spend on your repairs tonight. Understood?
Of course. That's only fair.
Very well. Let's get you all fixed then.
You mean us too?
Of course. A jump like that can always lead to damage that needs to be checked, even if you can still move.
Very kind. We won't let you down.
I know.